Hi, this is Kristen here. Welcome to another process video, and today I'm working on day 27 of 31 Days of Cutfiles. And the cut file is a layerable piece. It kind of reminds me of a title, so that's how I'm going to use it. And so I'm going ahead and coloring the cut file. So the background of the cut file, I am using 49 and Market ink, and that color is Summer Sky, and then this color is just Peachy. And so I've gotten the cut file pretty much assembled here, and that's what it looks like. And the collection I decided to go with, so when I had started coloring that cut file, I had picked out the picture, and my son's wearing an orange shirt. I kind of knew I wanted to either work with Later Gator or the Legendary collection by Paige Evans. So the Later Gator is by Photoplay, and I ultimately decided on using Later Gator because it had a lot of like kind of skateboarding trike type pieces to it. And so since my son was on a trike, I thought that would work out really well. Plus he had on that orange shirt, and a lot of the paper had quite a bit of like orange tones to it. So I ended up printing off the pictures on my printer at home, and then just printed it out with a border. Honestly, this week has been pretty busy, and I'm trying to keep up with the layout since it's the final week, and I've actually done a pretty good job sticking with it. And so I wanted to try to keep that up and hang out for the entire month and get them submitted on the day that they are supposed to be done. Although, you know, I mean, obviously things happen and sometimes you can't do all of them, and so I decided to cut out that orange cardstock and a stripe to basically break up that page, because all the papers I was kind of picking out that had a pattern to it, that cut file was getting lost on it. So I kind of wanted to have an anchor there for that to pop out a little bit from the background. And then I'm just pulling out some ephemera pieces. This little alligator says tags show, it says they see me rolling, which I thought was really cute. And then I like this little label. It says cool little dude. So that actually came with like an ephemera pack. I will change out that circle piece with that trike, and that actually is a sticker that came from the cardstock sticker set. I pull in a couple of the arrows. Now what you saw me doing was I was using this new tool that I got that has powder in it that's supposed to de-stick your stickers, so then that way if you wanted to pop them up you could, or if you were trying to, like I was in this instance, trying to figure out where I wanted everything, I didn't want the sticker to stick, you know, down and then end up, if I stuck it down, then it would be kind of a permanent fixture. So this layout actually came together pretty quickly. I kind of kept it pretty simple, just because, you know, pressed for time. And on top of that, I don't feel like every layout needs to be, you know, super involved and intricate. And I mean, I tend to like really focus on little details and things like that, but I was just trying to kind of let that go and just have fun and get a couple pictures documented without feeling like I wasn't doing enough, or, you know, I mean, there's times where I feel like just getting a layout done, even if it's not your favorite, or, you know, maybe not as involved as you normally would have it be, it's still, you know, it's still pictures documented. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the cut file glued down. That sticker set border up at the top came on that sticker set. So it's part of the cardstock sticker set that came in the collection there. And I bought that collection from a Cherry on Top. It kept popping up when I bought the Legendary collection from Paige Evans. I don't know if it's because it was kind of similarly themed. Kind of, I mean, really Paige Evans' new collection doesn't like, I mean, it's very kind of boy toned, boy colors, but I mean, it's not like as obvious boy as this collection because a lot of this has like boys will be boys and playing in dirt and things like that. But I'm glad I got it. And for some reason, I guess the cherry on top algorithm kept popping this up as a suggestion. So I finally ended up getting it. Now the orange cardstock was part of the like the solid paper pack that you could get from Photoplay that was supposed to coordinate with the pattern paper. So I really would have liked the Cutfile the peachy color to be a little bit more orange, but I don't think I really have anything like super orange. Maybe my Distress Oxide, and I think it's called Campfire Red, is pretty orangey. That might have worked, but quite honestly, I'm fine with how it looks. I mean, not enough to like really change it, so. And on top of that, if I had made it a more bold orange, I don't know, it might have gotten kind of lost with that, that orange paper in the background. So that's probably better that it's not, a super vibrant orange. I'm adding a couple little heart or star stickers here, and then a little juice box over there, adding some more arrow pieces on. Of course, that banner piece up at the top over the photos, I thought added a little something there as well. And then I'm going to put another arrow here. I wanted something else down here in this cluster, but I couldn't really find anything. And I didn't want to do like another wordy piece since I did have a couple wordy pieces up in that other cluster. So I was kind of like racking my brain with what to use. And they had this little alligator. And I'm like, well, the background paper is all alligator. So I decided that was going to go on there. But I wanted to move that arrow piece up so it didn't get lost behind the alligator's eyes. And then I add in a couple alligator footprints just because. And here is the finished layout. I think it turned out really cute. It was super simple, quick. I mean, I probably finished this layout maybe, once I got the cut file done, maybe 30 minutes. So here are a few close-up shots. I appreciate you coming by to watch another process video.